Okay, hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. So today is card 4. I'm on today to do card 4 of the Hydrangea Hill class in the post that I have sent out for January. So if you've got the stamp set and die set, you'll be able to make this as well, even if you didn't buy the class. So anyway, let's go ahead. So what I've done is, I don't know what this fold is called. I just do things, so I never know what they're called. Basically, I'll show you how I've constructed this. First of all, I'm going to do the die cutting though. So I'm needing to cut out the shape for the sentiment, the flower head, which gives it the texture, and some of these little flowers, and the stem and leaves. So I need a few dies out of here. We'll cut them first and then we'll go ahead with everything. Right. Oh. Okay, so I need this piece to give the flower head, this piece to give the leaves their outline, and this one gives us lots of little flowers. And this time I'll cut this little tag out. I think there's little sentiment, so we'll do the sentiment with the little tag just to let you see. That's the one that I've used there, and it's got little, it's really quite pretty with a wee stitch detail around it, yeah. And these dies cut out the other the stamps in the set, the leaves, the 2 clusters of flowers, and your large hydrangea. So yeah, it's a great set. Yeah, I'm going to pop it back before I lose anything. Right, so I've got out my little baby here, my baby boss. Now it will slide around a bit, but it does have rubber feet if you put it straight on your desk, but for me to bring it in so that you can see what we're doing here now, first of all I need that one and that one and a little bit of white. So first of all we'll just go straight for this one. On the green, all we need is one set of leaves. So I pop that on, put that on my bit of as granny apple green I'm using here. Although I'm doing a slightly different colour way, I'm using purple posy as my main card base colour. So there we have the outside line. It's stuck in the die, but it's going to come out really easily. It's a nice delicate outline. Put the green out of the way, and then with the white I want this little tag, so we'll just do that. Just pop this, just stagger these a little bit, and then it goes through much easier. The plates, that's these. Stagger the plates a little bit, and then I really want to pull it back, and it's a habit I've got of bringing it back, but that's fine if things are stuck down with tape or with a magnetic plate. If they're not, need to be a bit careful. So that's my wee tag for my wee sentiment. I'm going to make sure I don't lose these. Pop them away first, because I know myself too well. Right, and then from this one, yeah, I want some flowers. I only need a few, so I'm going to pop that there. I think I'll get both. Yeah, look, I should be able to get both. That's the top plate, Janice. bring this back. Right. I just need a few of these. This cuts out one, I don't know, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 individual flowers, but I just want about 3 or something. So we should be all right at that. So once through, this baby is making such a difference to me when I'm filming. It doesn't upset and rock the whole boat, as they say. So there we have it, pile of little flowers. Again, you could actually use that down the edge of a card and just get a nice wee border like that. And then we've got our flower heads. So let's just pop these onto my desk and get the plates out of the way. And let's put the dies away. Don't want to be losing them. Right, so these are the Hydrangea dies. They're fantastic. Right. Now I have realised that we don't have purple posy ink. So I'm going to use Highland Heather and stamp off. So I am needing my stamps now. So I'm going to put the colour on first, obviously, and then die cuts on top. So we need these two stamps, the sort of colour background. And I need one of these white layers. This white layer is 7 centimetres by 10 centimetres. And that's what I'm going to stamp the flower on. And my little, there's a tiny little thank you here somewhere. Where is it? Thank you. I'm going to stamp the thank you with the gorgeous grape ink because it's darker, so I think that'll stand out better. Still, I've got blocks everywhere here. Pop that over. Where's the little tag? Here it is. Oh, how cute is that? Right, that's that. And then need a bigger block. As I say, we'll do it, stamp off. I'll put the gorgeous grape away. I don't think I need that anymore. So ink up with Highland Heather. Good if I'd scrap, because I've actually got clean here. Let's see, there's a little bit of scrap paper here. Yeah, so ink it up, stamp it off, and then stamp it there. That's fine. And then Granny Apple Green. For the leaf part. Make sure this is all on the pad. There we go. slightly different angle to the last one, but that's fine. Pop the ink out of the way because I'll get in a mess. Now I'm just going to take my tweezers here and just push up these petals. Just, it gives it a fair bit of texture. Just up. And once you've got them sticking up, you can manipulate them after that, whatever way. Didn't think this would take so long. It's better to do it before you stick it down because otherwise it'll be harder to get hold of the petals. Once they're sticking up a wee bit, you can catch them easier with the tweezers. Because what you don't want is you don't want your petals stuck. Right, and then just a few dots of glue. Well, that's if your glue will come out, that would be the thing. Oops, just where the, you know, you don't need a lot, just some dots of glue. It's playing silly with me today. Around the edge a bit and some sort of on the solid bits where there's no petals. You get my drift, so just take your time. I think that'll be enough to hold it down anyway. And just stick it on over the ink where you put your ink. As I say, that's just meant to look like a kind of watercolour wash. You just help it to stay down around the edges, and then you can go around and tweak up your petals just to your heart's content, just till it's doing what you want it to do. And then again with the leaves, you just want some glue and just pop, you don't need a lot, just a few dots. Because if it lifts slightly, it's just a bit more realistic. There's a bit more texture. And again, you just aiming that on top of the ink, really roughly. Do you know what I'm going to do is just, that's a bit away there, so I'm going to take that bit off the bottom and try and stick it here. Not going to work for me. Where's my tweezers? There you go, that's better. So again, you could just pop that there. So I'm just going to put a dimensional on there. I'll pop that on at the end. Let's layer this up so that goes on to here. And I need to put my score in, so into the card, so I need to put my scoreboard. Let's just layer this up and let that dry a bit. And then we'll make the card base. And keep that bit till the end. Right, so watch these flowers, I don't lose them because I'm going to use them at the end. So we've got our card base here, which is half a sheet of A4 folded in half, but now this is 10.5 roughly. That's not very straight, is it? It's 10.5 centimetres that way, so I want to score this in half at 5.25 really. So that will then fold back. And it gives you that kind of Z fold. That's what it is, it's a Z fold card. I couldn't remember earlier on. I don't remember my book. Here's my bond folder, right. And then I have a piece of designer series paper, which is, my ruler has disappeared. Oh, here it is. Because I haven't written these measurements down. So that is 4.8 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres, and that's going to sit on there. So let's just put that down now. Go. And then I've got a piece of acetate, which is 14.4 centimetres by 1 centimetre. I'm going to put some glue on here. I'm going to give it a wee border, just like we usually would. Whoops. Just get that straight as you can. And then I've got a piece of designer series paper. I'm going to use this side to go against that. And this is 9.1 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres. This will, if you've got the class kit, it will all be in your instructions. Just butt that up there against the acetate. And that's the inside of your card. And then, where is the bit that I've done? We just want to stick this so that it sits here. I like this colourway too. This works quite well, doesn't it? I might have lost the tag in that process there. Oh no, I haven't. Alright, so we just want to glue this on now. We want it sitting there, so we just want glue in about 1/3 of it on this side here. So I'm going to keep my fingers there to remind me where I want the glue. Putting a fair bit on because I want it to stick quite firmly. So as I say, I want it sitting about there. So it's showing you a little bit of the acetate there. And just sort of make sure it's straight. Might want it down a little bit. Don't mind. Just put it where it pleases you. Alright, and on this one, I just think that's as straight as it can be. On that one, I actually put some white on the other side. Now that stops this Z from opening right up, but that's up to you. I'm going to take the bone fold and just get these creases a bit firmer. So yeah, let's just do that then, and it just hides that fold there. And it also is giving you a little bit you can write on if you want on the inside. You don't have to do that bit, that's entirely up to you. Oh, some glue there. I'll wait till that's dry, and because then I can use my glue eraser. If you use it sometimes while the glue is still wet, it can tear the paper. It seems to be coming off. Okay. I can finish that off when I'm finished. It does always, these rubbers do save the day. If you've got ink on your, glue on your fingers and you get it on your card, the glue eraser will solve that when you're done. See, I've got glue everywhere today. And just, it's coming off now. I don't like dirty marks. It isn't really a dirty mark, it's just a bit of glue. So there we go. So we'll just, I'm going to just pop the tag on that bit where I joined the stem, because it didn't quite reach. That looks like it's just tied round the stem. And some pearls. So where did I put those tweezers? So again, we can just, this time we used the pink ones along with the Rococo Rose on the other one, but this time we'll go with the Highland Heather sort of shade. Oh yeah, we were going to use these, weren't we? These teeny weeny flowers. Again, give them a bit of a squeeze. And a wee teeny bit of glue on the back, and just, you need tweezers just to hold them down a bit. Need smaller gems to pop in these because these petals are just a bit big. Give it a minute to stick, and then I'll see if I've got some smaller Diamante type. Just use what you've got in your stash that works, whatever works for you. What we got? Oh yeah, we've got normal, our basic Diamantes. The teeny tiny ones will just be perfect. I wasn't supposed to stick to my finger, but it just did. As I say, my take your pick tool has disappeared, so I think I'm at the stage where I'm thinking I'm going to have to buy another one. Guaranteed as soon as I order it, the other one will turn up. So there you go, a Z fold card. Again, you can play about and lift the tip, and if you really wanted to, you can add a Diamante to the middle of each of these flowers as well and really sparkle that up. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking with me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers numbers up. Please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. positive, please. Right, and yeah, thanks very much. We'll see you all on the next video. Thank you.